Good evening and welcome to St. Louis Spirits Basketball. We are live from Belleville Campus Arena in Belleville, Illinois, home to the St. Louis Spirits tonight. They will be taking on the Clarksville Phoenix. Ray Halbrook and Matt Bates here. Matt, beautiful night here for some basketball here, some ABA-style basketball, and good matchup here between two interesting teams.
Oh, yes, Clarksville Phoenix, even though they come in 1-0 in the preseason, they were ranked number 14. And the St. Louis Spirits saw them quite a bunch last year and kind of took care of business, if you will. They do have a new head coach this year, Cordell Lyons. About 30 years involved with various basketball products, if you will, so quite knowledgeable. And so having him on board for the Clarksville Phoenix should prove very affordable for their program. St. Louis Spirits come in 3-0. Coach Hewitt has the team already number 6 in the ABA top 25 right now. They started the season in the preseason poll at number 17, and after going 3-0 now have climbed all the way up to the number 6 spot in the ABA. So, the refs are here already since they just finished up the game before, and they're getting ready to tip off. So, real quick, if you'd like, I will go over the starting 5 for both teams, and let's rock and roll for the Clarksville Phoenix. Number 3, Dejan Williams. Number 10, that will be Nick Green. Number 17, Avery Bates. Don't believe that is any relation to your announcer here tonight. Number 35, Maurice White. Number 13, Jerron Young. For the St. Louis Spirits, Coach Trey Hewitt's going to send out the following. Number 0, Peanut Ferris. Number 2, Kenny Roberson. Number 21, Dave Johnson. Number 13, Money Munson. And number 11, Brighton Hobbs. That will be your starting 5 in the box. Number 2, Kenny Roberson. And waiting for someone to join him. Little mismatch in the circle here. Maurice White. Up, and that will be Clarksville Phoenix getting the ball. So that will be Dejan Williams right off the bat firing a 3 up. That goes off. Johnson going to grab that quick up to Peanut. Peanut fakes once. Waits underneath the bucket, and big number 10, Nick Green, comes right down on top of him. Crack that Peanut. Can't use the old term no harm, no foul, because there was a little harm and there was a foul, so that'll be Money Munson throwing in the ball. Good to see Money. Last game that we did was he was MIA.
That's right.
So back out. And there's a bucket dropped in right there by Kenny Roberson. Give him 2 on the afternoon. We saw Dejan Williams right here, number 3 in front of us. ABA All-Star last year.
3D light is now on.
That will be the 3D light over to Money Munson. So whatever bucket is put down, you will add a +1 to it, or shot like that will go to the line. There's a reject back out. They're going to count goaltending, so that will be a 3-point bucket for Money Munson. So with that 3D light on, as I said, the shot from the floor, now you add 1 to that. That makes it 3. So 3 + 2 is now 5. 5-0 lead. But as I was going to say, Dejan Williams, number 3 on the far side of the court, was an ABA All-Star last year. Drive in through the paint. 3 Clarksville Phoenix. They go up, and first bucket of the night put in by number 13, Jerron Young. Back up the floor, Roberson, Money, going to kick it out over to Peanut. Peanut for 3, bangs it right off the rim. Here comes Dejan right back up court. Intercepted by Munson. Quick toss up, almost a turnover. Davy Jones goes up, and he's fouled on the way up by Dejan Williams. As you remember, yours truly here was in the Celebrity ABA All-Star game, and Dejan Williams attended that. There's a little pass. Went to get knocked in by Munson. Just goes off the rim. Back out. Off Clarksville Phoenix. So, only a minute and a half in. 5-2 lead. Down low to Munson. They're going to spin back out. Roberson pops that one in. 4 on the afternoon for Kenny Roberson. Peanut guarding. Number 13, Jerron Young. A little man-on-man defense out here right now. Jones, they go down through the middle. Swatted off. Nice job by Roberson. Got up, not goaltending. Comes back, drives on Dejan. Kick out Munson all the way over. Jones going to pop for three. Off the side of the rim and out. Peanut off his foot and out. What are they going to rule? They're going to rule Spirits ball. Just a tick under the 10-minute mark. 9:59 left to go, quarter number one. Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook here with you out in Belleville, Illinois. So initially they were going to call Spirits ball, but it did go off the hand of Peanut, went out, so that will be a throw-in over here. Dejan Williams again in front of us. That would be the Clarksville Phoenix going right to left in the basic red uniform. And they're going to call a travel down in the paint. They're going to get Maurice White on that long throw-in. That's going to be a 3D light. Nope. So that's what you got to watch when you make those long court throws like that. When you try to throw it from coast to coast, you turn that ball over with that throw, that will generate a 3D light, but apparently it went off of a fingertip of a member of Clarksville Phoenix. Munson trying to shoo that fly off. That would be Bates. Munson looking to pick the pocket, and he does. They're saying that should be a 3D light because that turnover happened right before, and that will be. Peanut, give him three. This is now a 10-2 ball game, just like that. An 8-point lead's opened up. And looks like there's a timeout going to be taken with 9:18. And we're going to step aside as well. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball right here on Livestream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip-hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Ten to 2 is the score. St. Louis Spirits 9:18. 9 minus 1 is 8 left to go. Quarter number one. Welcome to everybody here tuning in tonight from beautiful Belleville, Illinois. Just now crosses the timeline. Another note about this ABA basketball style. You have 7 seconds to get over the timeline, not 10. There's Peanut, went to dish down low, dished it to the wrong person in the wrong uniform. Caught a lucky break on that as it went off.
You're not supposed to do that, Matt.
Not really. So Peanut will toss in over to Munson. Munson, just like an assist maker out here. He's going to dish back out. Jones, three-point line. Dishes down to Peanut. Peanut kicks it back out. Roberson at the top, down low. Munson went to sling it all the way back to the top, up to Juice, but nope. Roberson's going to take it. Goes off the back iron, hits the time clock, and so that will go to no travel, says Munson. Referee says nope, he just blew right by you. Quick dish does not go through at the baseline. Munson all alone. He's going to go up and just touches it right on in. Goes Money Munson. Give him 5 on the afternoon. 12-2, still a 10-point gap now. Monty Burney, number 1, out there on the floor right now. Nick Green, big number 10, being guarded by Jones. He goes up and deposits that one in. First 2 of the day for Nick Green. Munson over the timeline, far side over to Roberson. Back over to Munson. Munson. Dish out to the left, back over to Roberson. Roberson. Little palm ball at the top of the arc there by the three-point line. Being guarded 3-on-1. Kicks it out to Peanut. Throws in a little shoulder. No call for 3. Peanut. Peanut Ferris. Give him 6 on the afternoon right now. 15-4. Monty Burney, he's going to go in off the square, no dice. Davy Jones. Bates keeps the ball in. Kick it back over to Bates. Bates over to Burney. Burney. Sweet pass down low. Green can't go off the front of the bucket. Goes up. He's hammered once again. Should be Roberson, as he was all over all over the place down there. Nick Green just couldn't buy a bucket underneath. 7:21 left to go. The lead is 11 at 15-4. And looks like that will be the media timeout. We will step aside once again. This is ABA basketball, St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream STL.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
$7:21 left on the clock, and to the line will go Nick Green for his 2 shots at the charity stripe. So on the first shot, not too many lined up in the box, bangs that off the back iron, so we'll see if the Clarksville Phoenix want to keep the same personnel right now. They're outnumbered down low 3-1, but Nick Green shooting the second one, knocks that one through, so give him 3. He has 3 of the 5. Roberson to Juice, down low to Munson. Munson goes up off the panel and in. Boy, I'm telling you right now, he's a force when he's in the lineup.
Right.
I mean, you saw that last year with the Spirits. I mean, at any given point, I mean, the guy could put up 20, like a 20-20 across the board, 20 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists. There goes Jonesy off the square and in. All 6'6" of Dave Jones, big 2-1 out there. 18-5, 13-point lead now. Peanut and Bernie on the far side doing battle. Bernie's going to drive through. They're going to call a foul down. Did you see what Bernie did on that? All he did was just make the little move around Peanut, and he threw his head back, never got touched, but he gets the call down on the floor.
A little bit of different St. Louis Spirits team that I'm noticing this particular game from last week, and it's very, very prevalent that they are very at ease tonight.
Pass down low, goes off the backboard. That's going to be retrieved over to Munson, and I'm not saying one person makes or breaks, but the momentum created by Munson you definitely have seen a little bit of it. I think that's some of that recharged energy, because you talk about a guy that can whip the ball across the floor, as you see. I mean, he can do like a no-look one hand, and he can just zip it either side of the court. And he's a very unselfish player, too. There's another bucket by Roberson. We saw some of the play last week that, there seemed to be a little bit of ball control by some certain players, where Munson will definitely spread the love around. And there's a quick pass, the transition right up here to Peanut comes in, and he gets that one up and in. His first bucket from the floor, as the other 2 had been from the three-point variety. Here's Bernie, a long-range 3, in and out. Munson was looking to make a play with it, and thought Bates had fouled him on the way through. Munson was looking for the number of the truck that came by, clipped his mirror as well, too. And
right. Matt, I'm impressed with the run here for the Spirits right now.
22-5. As we say, you blink, turn this was, it quietly opened up to about an 8-10 point lead, but now it's blown out. The doors are blowing off at 17. 5:45, but you just can't turn your head in this game.
Way too early in the game to talk about that, right?
Jones goes up, but that's going to be Juice. Juice Washington's going to knock down his first bucket of the night. Bernie in and out of the feet. Juice puts a little on him. Roberson actually knocked the ball up and over to number 15. That is Robert Malone checking into the game. Peanut goes off the panel. They're going to call a block down on the floor. Oh, no, they are going to count the bucket. Okay, so the bucket and the bruise. So Peanut's going to grab that and get an and one.
Wholesale change here for both teams.
26-7. It's 5:23 left. You know what 5 minus 2 is? Yes. 3.
Do I?
Yep.
Okay.
You went to Herky with me.
All right.
Come on now.
Come on now. All right.
Ooh, bangs that right off the front of the canister. So with 5:16, a little pressure right there at the timeline. They just barely get it over, and they're going to get juice with a little bit of a reach in. Actually, that's 21. That's Jones. We're going to get Jonesy on that one. I mean, you have him at 6'6", and Washington's about like 6'5", 6'6". They're like separated at birth. Bernie knocks down a 2-point bucket. Welcome to the score sheet, Monty Bernie, another All-Star from Clarksville Phoenix from last year. Here's Money Munson, far side. Kicks it out.
It
That
seems
is
like
Tony Burks.
that just seems like that was so far long ago, the All-Star game and the playoffs and all that, but it really wasn't.
Burks is going to knock down his first 2 of the night. Welcome to the score sheet, Tony Burks.
A little over 6 months ago.
Far side, D. Henry. Back over to Bernie. Bernie. They go down to the near side in front of us to Zach Norfleet off the rim. Back out. Bernie, free look. Bango. Monty Bernie give him 5 of the 12, almost half the points right now. So 29-12, 17-point lead. Jonesy, he just bangs a 3 from way outside. So giveth and taketh. There goes back now a 20-point lead for the St. Louis Spirits. 3-ball put up. That goes off the rim. Tony Burks grabs that one. Burks going to kick it back out to Peanut all the way across. Back over to Jones for 3 off the front of the rim. Ball being fought for right there. That will go off the hands. That goes right over.
You got a 5-on-1.
Malone kicks back out to Malone. Another pass down low, and it rattles around and will drop through to Christian Hyde. Give him his first 2. Back comes Peanut. Bingo off the panel and in. Quietly, he has 12 already. 12 of the 34 still. 20-point lead. Long-range pass back out. That goes to Malone. Malone, he's going to back up for 3. That goes off. Peanut knocks that one back over to Jones. Jones bounce pass to Brown. No, to Burks. I'm sorry, that's Burks. He's going to knock that one off the square, give him 4 on the afternoon with 3:10 left to go. 36-14. 22-point lead. Here comes Bernie. Bernie just knocks that one right through the cylinder.
All of a sudden, we've got nothing but scoring right here, Matt.
Far side. Hobbs. Bingo! And that will be the media time. Well, actually, nope. They are taking a timeout. And we're going to keep it right here. No, we're going to step aside. That's a good idea with 2:54 left. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
Balanced scoring up and down the score sheet right now for the St. Louis Spirits. As I mentioned, it is 12 points for Peanut Ferris right now. Kenny Roberson has 6. Tony Burks with 4. Dave Jones, give him 5. Juice Washington with 2. Money Munson has knocked down 7, and Brighton Hobbs has knocked down 3. So Coach Trey Hewitt, I mean, I guess that's a great problem to have. Whoever you put in is knocking down points.
Hey.
So,
good problem. Good problem.
last time I checked, that's the easiest way to win a ball game is to have more points than the opposition.
Kind of the name of the game, isn't it?
And when you're getting that balanced scoring up and down, it's really hard to key on one player to say, okay, well, if we keep this guy at bay, then we should be able to have things figured out. So
Right.
we're going to have to figure out who number 3 is. That might be that's Casper, Kendall Boyd. Because when I saw him with the headband on, and I was like, he didn't have that attire on the last time, so little fake out. There was a little travel through the lane. Burks thought he had been fouled. I thought he had an arm grabbed on too, but play on, and that will be D. Henry getting his first 2 of the evening. Jose going to bounce one. Burks back out for 3. Give Jonesy another 3. Give him 8 with 2:10 left to go. 42-17, a 25-point lead. Bernie, bounce pass down low. Being guarded by Casper. But he's going to just roll that one right in through the bottom of the bucket. That'll be 4 on the day for Robert Malone. Now I think we might have a foul on Burks as he goes up and he's hammered on the way through with a $1.52. Left to go in quarter number 1. I was going to say, I mean, after the 5th time, they try knocking the ball through the net. Just jump up and touch it. Oh, the little things. So here's the first one. That's going to roll around. That'll drop through. So give Burks 5. He has 5 of the 43 right now. Couple bounces on the floor and bounces that one right off the back of the back iron. So checking in, Jose Grubbs, number 6. Nice steal in the back court. They get that up to Burks. Burks transitions. They go back up to Jose. No way, Jose for 3. Jose Grubbs knocking down a 3. So once again, another one. Welcome to the score sheet. Bates puts it down. It goes off the square. No dice. Off the seat of his pants.
Great and 1 there.
Gets knocked down to the hardwood floor, and on the way down from the seat of his pants, that ball falls through the bottom of the bucket with 1, 2, 3 left to go in quarter number 1. Down by 25.
Oh, you didn't give you the 1 + 2 = 3?
Not this time. I
Not
just
this
simply
time,
just did the
okay.
count off for you.
Double
On that
checking.
one. Yep.
Making sure you're alive over there.
Thank you for trying to keep me on my toes, sir. You're just not spinning knobs and twisting dials over there.
I'm paying attention.
Trained you well. Grubbs goes off his foot. That goes out of bounds. Bryson Jenkins is checked in as well, too, number 9. Along with Brighton Hobbs, number 11 out there. And Kendall Boyd, Casper. Burks fighting for that rebound. He grabs that one 1-on-2. Great job by Burks on that. He's out there driving on Bates. Blows off his foot and out, so Bates will throw it into Bernie over on the far side. 1 minute left to go, opening quarter. Here's for 3. Drano bucket for Monty Bernie. Give him 10 of the 25. Hobbs comes back up court on the transition. Almost took his eye off the ball and everything else. Almost a turnover. Behind the timeline, Bryso, he's going to drive through on Bates. Goes through. Goes off the panel. Rebound taken there by Nick Green. Green's going to come back like a raging bull. Through the middle. It goes up off the panel. No dice. Rebound once again. Put up and in by number 10, Nick Green. Out there with number 15, Robert Malone. Number 1, Monty Bernie. And it looks like number 5, D. Henry on the far side. 10 seconds left to go. 46-27. Time ticking down, and that'll be a turnover. 3. 2, Monty Bernie's going to pull up for 3 and drains it.
How about that, right?
give Monty Burney, we're going to just go 9-4. We're going to call that 13 points in the first quarter. So the score 46-30. We're going to step aside. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream STL.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play? Or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Hobbs driving through the paint with 11:46, 14 seconds into quarter number 2. So Bryson Jenkins going to throw it into the aforementioned Hobbs. Tracks that back down. Makes a move on the outside, spins through, almost picked off there by Talio Torrance. TT comes over the timeline, does Malone. Dishes out to Dejan. Dejan comes off the pick and roll. He's fouled on the way through. Looks like they're going to get number 3 on the way through. That would be Casper.
Matt, I'm going to emphasize it again. A very impressive first quarter here for the Spirits. 46 points.
Yes, as opposed to last week where I think they only had 46 going into like near the end of the second quarter.
Right.
Down in front of us, that appears to be Casper. Goes to Bryso. Bryso, quick pass. No way, Jose. Give Grubbs 5. Dejan Williams being guarded by Grubbs. 10:52 left to go until halftime. Little spin move by Wright. It's going to kick it all the way back out. That's Green. Nope, that's Malone from about 20 feet out. Give him 8. Burks, far side. Goes in and out of the feet. Makes a move on TT. He's going to grab him on the way by, so Burks was able to draw that one on the floor. Not in the act of shooting, so that'll just be a throw in. Jose is going to go over to Bryso. Bryso going to kick it out to Hobbs. Hobbs just shy of the charity stripe, just barely clips the rim. Almost a step out, but not quite, by the Clarksville Phoenix. Back comes Jaron Young, far side. 3 ball put up. Nobody there from the Spirits to grab that one. Another one off the back iron. Clarksville out rebounding once again. There's a rebound collected. Burks is going to come up 2-on-1 with Hobbs. They dish back out, back over to Burks, goes off the panel and in. Kind of like watching Blues hockey there. There was about like 3 too many passes. Wondering who was going to put the ball into the bucket, but it finally went through.
Exactly.
Long range 3 put up. That goes off the panel. Bryso steps on the out of bounds line on that back baseline and shakes his head. He thought he had enough room as soon as he put his foot down. Nope. That will now generate the 3D light since that is a turnover in his own back end. So Dejan Williams going to throw it in, being guarded by Jose. They dish it back to Bernie. 9:30, 50-32. They've trimmed it to 18. Bernie kicks it out. Dejan for 4. Bingo. First bucket of the day for Dejon Williams. Big one. It's a 4-banger. So here's Grubbs. He's going to drive through. Goes straight to the bucket. Everybody just parted. Bryson gets that rebound, and they're going to go up to shoot 2. So 9:08 left to go until halftime, and Clarksville Phoenix have trimmed this down to now to a manageable 14-point deficit. So Bryso is going to go to the line to shoot 2. So right now, one of the few that's been held off the score sheet at this moment is going to see if he can add his name to the mix here. Pumps and bangs that one off the rim. So score does not change at this moment. Try this again. Couple bounces, spins it, gonna spin it again. There we go. Here we go. Now it's gonna go up and in. And it does. See, told you. Give him his first point of the afternoon, 51-36. There's a turnover, 3D light. As soon as it would come on, goes off as Hobbs couldn't grab that. Ref was like, you're not going to give me the ball? Hobbs was like, my bad. Sorry about that. Throws in the backcourt to Bernie. Bernie being guarded by Burks. He's going to back out for 3, fades away. Offensive rebound taken. Drives back through. They're able to kick it back out to Bernie once again, over to Dejon. Dejon sends it back down. Another one put off the panel. Hobbs goes up. Burks grabs that. They come back. 4-on-2. So he takes 2 steps. He goes off the square and in does Tony Burks. Give him 9 in this opening half. 8:28 left to go. Grubbs out there. Little trailer on that was Bryson Jenkins. Looked like he was taking a play out of Money Munson's book. Hobbs coming up near court. Pass Bernie down to Bryso. Bryso kicks it back over to Hobbs. Hobbs again back down low to Bryso. 2-on-1. Drive through. Casper went through. They're going to call him on a charge. And that will be charge on the Spirits.
That was the right call. Totally the right call.
That will be number 13, Jerron Young, throwing the ball in for the Clarksville Phoenix. A little bit of a press here being put on. I mean, kind of a relaxed press, if you will. Nothing real tight, but definitely man on man.
You know my whole stance on the press. I'd be pressing every single second just to get that 3D light.
That is a make and break element of the game right here.
Can be.
Bernie in and out of the feed up top on Casper, now being guarded 3-on-1 with a kick out. So look like they're calling an elbow. Like, no. Wow. So you talk about a turn of events. They're going to get Brown or Burks. So we're going to take a break. 7:37 left to go until half. It's only a 17-point lead now for the St. Louis Spirits here on Livestream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
$7:37 left to go out here in Belleville, Illinois. 53-36, a 17-point lead for the St. Louis Spirits. As we talk about, it is a game of runs, and The Clarksville Phoenix, after having 30 in that first quarter, have 6 right now. Spirits, after knocking down 46 in that opening quarter, only have 7 right now. And there was a pass just out of the reach of Bryso, and he was trying in his best to keep it in bounds, but to no avail. Dejon Williams kicks it up court. Near side here to Jerron Young. Young being guarded by Hobbs. There's a turnover, pick off by Bryso. He comes in on Dejon, gets his pocket picked. Ooh. Bodies just flying. I mean, the squeak was not the shoes. That was skin on skin down on the floor.
That was a hard flop right there.
Take your pick. They both went down hard. Good Lord. That was like some of that football action we saw earlier today, except with no pads on. Oh. And there's a pass airmailed out of bounds.
Yeah, just wrapped up a doubleheader of Class 2 and Class 5 state quarterfinals.
Not a lot that we don't do right here on live stream STL. There's a turnover which should generate a 3D light. Burks for 4. That goes in and out, so the light will come back off now that Dejon Williams grabs that rebound, but a chance for the Spirits to at least put 4 up comes to no avail. You know, like that, can't really fault Burks for putting that up. He had a free look at the 3 bucket, or the 4 bucket on that. Like Bernie right here, a little too far out.
That was from the 5-7-3.
Might needed to go a club up on that one.
Yeah.
Might have to bring out the driver. Here's Hobbs. He's going to go up off the panel and going to get fouled on the way up with 6-2-6. Left to go till halftime. Once again, though, lead's been chopped down to 17, but it's been right around that area now for about the last 2 minutes. Hobbs is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Bangs that one right off the front of the cylinder. I think everybody in the house heard that one. So that was number 0. That was Darrell Rivers was in, and Rivers is right back out. Bates is in there. That one drops through for Brighton Hobbs. Give him 4. 54-36. Dejon Williams far side. Being guarded by Hobbs. Little pick and roll. Out there is Jerron Young. Over to Williams. Dejon. Fakes the in and out. Gives it down to Bates. Bates going to sky, and he's going to knock down his first bucket of the score sheet. Welcome Avery Bates. Hobbs right in front of us. Near side. Little pick set up by Casper right there. Thought about driving through. Spins at the charity stripe. Goes in 1-on-2. Spin off the rim. That will be put back in by Bryson Jenkins. Nice job by Bryso to grab that offensive rebound and put it back in. Right in front of us, Dejon Williams for 3 off the front of the rim. Casper, he promptly turns around, fires it right into the chest once again. And that should be a 3D light. And it is. As Casper grabbed that, and second time in this ball game where a Spirits player has just thrown it directly right into the chest of a Clarksville Phoenix player.
Yeah.
So the 3D light's still on. And
5 seconds.
Well, that's one way to kill the 3D light, is just to turn it right back over. Long range pass up to AB. Aaron Barty checking into the ball game. He's probably going to get fouled on the way through. So once again, I think he is the last one. Nope. AB and Casper, they're the only 2 not on the score sheet at this moment. So AB, wearing number 1 this year, what number did he wear last year, Mr. Hallbrook?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. 3.
Look at you. Look at you. AB knocks that one off and in. Welcome to the score sheet, 57-38. Dejon Williams, far side, being guarded by Peanut. He goes head over tea kettle. They're going to call him on a travel. Looked like Williams was trying to dive for a first down on that, but again, right pew, wrong church.
Yeah, this is wrong sport.
Right.
Exactly.
Pass down low. Bryso zips it all the way over to Jones. Jones, bang, knocked that one down for 3. Welcome back to the ball game, Mr. Jones. We're not telling each other fairy tales right now.
Is it Mr. Jones and me?
You got it.
Oh.
And they're going to call a travel. Actually, I thought Deron Young stepped on the out-of-bounds stripe, but still a turnover by him anyway. So now, was looking for a quick throw in by Hobbs, but apparently Clarksville's allowed to change on that. So just kind of scratch my head on that one.
It's not icing.
60-38, good call.
No icing.
Leads now back out to 22. Bryso zips it all the way over. Jonesy for 3, goes that in and out. Easy rebound right there. Over to Bates for 3 off the back iron. Bryso is going to grab that, chucks it up to Hobbs, comes down 1-on-2, is going to set up Jones. Almost, but he's still going to get the bucket to fall in.
We'll call that the jam tip.
Jam tip, I like that. Okay,
right.
We'll roll with that. So in front of us, Nick Green trying to make a move on Bryso. He picks his pocket from the back, but they're going to call him for a foul. Instead of just knocking the ball out of bounds, they're going to get Bryso with a little too much skin on that with exactly 4 minutes left to go until our halftime show. Right here on live stream STL. Welcome to everybody once again tuning in. Now, looks like there's going to be a media timeout taken with exactly 4 minutes left, so we will step aside as well. The score is 62-38. St. Louis Spirits on top. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream STL.
There was this controversial figure. Everywhere he went, people challenged him. They questioned his ideology, trolled him, called him ugly names. But he never took the bait, never raised his voice, refused to retaliate, because he believed he could change the world by turning the other cheek.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
Exactly 4 minutes left to go. Throw in blocked out of bounds by Munson. Probably couldn't even have put a credit card in between his feet and the floor. He just kind of went up on the tiptoes, knocked it out of bounds. Taps it one more time. Are you kidding me?
Wow. What defense.
So finally they're like, okay, Bernie, you throw it in now. See what you can do. And so Munson, he's going to go back out on Bates, who had thrown it in twice. They throw it over the head of Munson. I just would have kept him down there. That was fun. So as they say, third time's a charm. So here's AB out here on Bernie right in front of us from our vantage point. Bounce pass from Bates. Back over for 3, right off the front of the rim. Jones is going to grab that when they come back out. 2-on-1. AB is going to pull up for 3. Off the far side of the rim. Transition back up. Here comes Bernie once again. Bernie is going to hang it up there. And a tip dunk by Bates. Give him 4. 3:20 and counting.
See, Matt, it's already catching on.
Here's Peanut. He goes off the panel. No dice. Tipped by a Clarksville Phoenix player on the way by. So Barty, he will throw it in underneath the bucket with 3:15. Left to go. Munson. Spin move. Zip pass. I mean, about broke a rib on AB. Caught that thing right in the gut.
Yeah, man. You don't catch that quite right, you're breaking something.
Well, I mean, if he gets that pass up any higher around the face, that's breaking something.
Yep.
Bernie, he's going to drive through the paint, soft touch and in. 15 on the afternoon for Bernie, 62-42, so it's 20-point lead still. Munson in and out of the feet. Surmising what his next move is going to be, goes in and out of the feet, goes to go up, and fouled on the way through. I mean, just watching him draw the fouls, I mean.
Yeah, right. He's one of those guys, you could call him the gambler. He knows when to hold them.
Knows when to fold them.
Right.
Well, I mean, he's not going to win a track meet by any stretch.
Right.
But it's like watching that running back in football, like that first move though.
Mm-hmm.
He can take that first move, and if split second, it's got you beat, and then the rest is history. But again, he's not going to beat you down the floor like in a track meet if you want to go that route. But there goes the lefty, bangs that one in. I tell you, I've never seen someone shoot a free throw like he does. It's almost he can go ambidextrous from the line. Because you know how like if you're left-handed, you'll put your prominent foot forward. He stands there with both feet out to the side,
right,
and then just kind of, I don't know, whatever mood I'm in, I guess that's the one I'm going to shoot
It's
with.
very unorthodox, isn't it?
But he's about 85% from the charity stripe. Ooh. Almost a tip dunk there by Munson. He got up above the rim, and Munson was looking for a foul on that as he was up there in the air, but so Coach Hewitt over there, he's looking for a 3D light. He thinks that should have been generated, but to no avail as there's a turnover. Bates is going to grab that when they dish it back out. Easy bucket, easy points on the far side over there. That is Talio Torrance. Welcome to the score sheet, TT. Long range three by Jones. That goes up. Uncontested rebound. 3 on none. Comeback. And almost a pick off by Money. Picked up the dribble, did Malone's going to kick it back out. Oof, look at that. That thing almost hit the lights. Jerron Young, give him 3 on that one, but he about brought rain with that.
Taste the rainbow.
Lead is only 16 now with a minute 43 left to go until halftime. Peanut over to AB. Thought about putting up 3. He's going to try to drive in, going to kick it back out to Jones. Not a bad idea, but he just about missed everything on that. Transition back up for TT. Pick off. Here comes Jones. Watch out, kids. 1, 2, off the square. And in. Goes Jones. Give him another 2 on the afternoon. We'll call it now evening. We've transitioned to that since it's dark at 4 o'clock now.
Sure, absolutely.
Another long range 3. That's an airmail. Peanut going to drive through, and he'll bang that one off the square and in. Give him another 2 on the afternoon. 53 seconds now left to go until halftime. The lead once again is blown back up to 20. Bernie off the feet, long range 3, and so they're going to call a foul on Peanut. So that will be shooting 3 from the line will be Monty Bernie with 45 seconds left, and the Spirits with a 20-point lead. So Bernie will drop that one through. Give him 16 right now. Next one goes up. That bangs right off the front, so best he can do is 2 here at the line out of the 3. And he'll go up, and that one will go through, give him 2 of the 3. So 45 seconds left to go, and it is 67-49 now. St. Louis Spirits AB backs in, zips it out to Money Munson. He's about due to pop a 3 from out here. He's going to go in and out of the feet. Looking to zip pass, and he promptly just throws that right into the hands of Bates. Over to Bernie, right off the front of the rim. goes Bernie one more time. Another one off the rim. AB is going to get that, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. So quick throw in, and they will allow that. Gives it right over to Peanut. Peanut, he's barreling right through. He goes off the panel, no. Munson goes right off his kneecap and out with 13 seconds left.
Off the kneecap.
Lead's been shaved to 18, 67-49. Far side, TT kicks it over. Rebound taken. Bates kicks it out to Bernie. Not a bad idea. Goes off the side, and that will fall out of bounds as we head to halftime with the score. St. Louis Spirits 67, Clarksville Phoenix 49. It is halftime. We'll be back in about 9.5 minutes for the second half. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream STL.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.
Rutherford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Rutherford off I-55, the Herculean Auto Mall.
Family pride is driven home. Rutherford, Ruther.com.
Tire Bargains, your one-stop destination for all your vehicle's needs. Established in 1985, we offer the best deals on all major tire brands, custom wheels, and lift kits. But we do so much more than just make your vehicle look good. We also help make sure it rides and drives good by offering a full range of repair and inspection services, including alignments. Whether it's custom accessories or repair work, Tire Bargains has you covered. Tire Bargains is located at 2100 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City. Give us a call today at 636-937-0021.
I'm Scott Seek, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me today at 636-937-8081. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Hi, this is Steve Curley at Master Tech Auto Glass. Response has been great to our new business, but remember, we're not new in the business of auto glass. We have over 20 years of experience in rock chip repair, full windshield replacement, and we also offer camera recalibration services to keep your safety features functioning properly. We're a family-owned business, and I sincerely ask that you give my wife, Amanda, and I the opportunity to earn your business. So stop in or give us a call at 636-208-0018 or check us out at mastertechautoglass.com. We're Master Tech Auto Glass, located at 104 Twin City Mall in Crystal City, Missouri. Your vehicle will be in good hands at Master Tech Auto Glass.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
You can now download the TKDS Sports Network app for mobile, Roku, and Fire TV. Help support Livestream STL by subscribing on our website at livestreamstl.com. www.tkdssports.com. Your support helps us to continue our great coverage of Jefferson County and St. Louis County sports. We greatly appreciate your support, and thanks again for watching Livestream STL.
The House Bar and Grill at your Festus Pasta House is your place to watch all local high school sports live. That's right, I said live. Come in and enjoy all local high school sports brought to you live on our 5 big screen TVs from Livestream STL. Also enjoy our happy hour menu, which includes half-price pizzas, discounted appetizers, and drink specials. We are the best place to gather for your local high school sports, brought to you by Livestream STL at your Festus Pasta House on Highway A, where it's always a great time.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automall.
Family pride is driven home. Ruther.com.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Stacy Miller of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services has you covered. She'll help you with every step of the process, from preparing your existing house for sale to using the latest tools and technology available in your search for a new home. Let Stacy put the resources of Berkshire Hathaway to work for you. In today's market, the choice of a realtor is more important than ever. Give Stacy Miller a call at 314-606-1007 or visit her website at stacyzmiller.com.
At Girardi Agency Missouri Farm Bureau, we're dedicated to safeguarding your present and securing your future. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or business insurance, we offer comprehensive coverage tailored to your needs. We would love the opportunity to earn your business. Our office has been located in Hillsborough for over 30 years. Please contact our office today for a quote, 636-797-5800.
The Breeze Dental Care Team consists of dedicated individuals who are caring, kind, and friendly. Our staff is here to ensure a pleasant experience during your visit to our office. Our team includes experienced and energetic people whose goal it is to communicate well with our patients and provide the best care possible. Providing preventative, restorative, and cosmetic care, schedule a visit by calling 636-937-3030 or find us on the web at breezedentalcare.com.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
Ruther Ford is the place to shop for your next vehicle. We have a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, and they're all priced to sell. Not in the market for a new car? We have a great service staff that can keep your car in top shape. Also, be sure to check out our parts department for your next car project. Once again, we're Ruther Ford off I-55, the Herculean Automall.
Family pride is driven home. Ruther Ford. Ruther.com.
halftime score right now, 67-49 in favor of the St. Louis Spirits. And got about 30 seconds here. Let's go over some stats here, Matt.
All right. After the first quarter ended with St. Louis up 46-30, they only put down 17 in quarter number 2. And actually, Clarksville knocked down 19 in that second quarter. And Dejan Williams has 4 on the afternoon. Nick Green with 5. Avery Bates with 4. Jerron Young with 5. And leading the way, Robert Malone near the end of the score sheet with 8. For the St. Louis Spirits, knocking down 14 is Peanut Ferris. Kenny Roberson with 6. Jose Grubbs stuck his nose in there. He got 5. Tony Burks with 9. Davy Jones knocked down 15. Money Munson quietly put down 8. And Brighton Hobbs deposited 4 points as well for the St. Louis Spirits. And, I mean, I'd have to say, looking at the work that Munson did, like him out on the perimeter, Jones was solid, start to finish. But, I mean, you look at the play of Tony Burks off the bench getting 9, and then Cribbs and Bryso. So, again, when you only have one guy on your roster that doesn't have points, right now it's really hard to say, as that one person that stands out, because you have Jones doing his job.
Right.
You have the bench doing their job. So, I mean, essentially, this is about as what I would call as a team effort as I've seen so far.
There we go.
And as I said, I think the injection of what Munson brings to the table with his ability to transition, move the ball, that was just something we didn't see.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, and as you saw, I mean, when Munson makes a bad pass, he owns that.
Right.
And but he's just got such a great vision for the court. And so I think when you see the second half, as we start with Peanut going to throw into, that'll be Roberson. So let's just keep an eye on Mr. Munson and what goes on here in the second half. There's one that goes off the front of the rim and out, Maurice Wright. He'll grab that rebound over to Dejan. They kick it right back over. That was taken by number 5, D. Henry. And they wind up, ball goes off a foot. Jones is looking for the ball on the far side. Roberson's just going to go right through the paint. Then an unproductive drive. Dejan Williams right back up the court. He's going to kick it out to D. Back out to Dejan. Dejan for 3. Bingo! Give him 7 now.
Big 3 there for them to get started.
Yes, to come right out. Now down by 15. Munson. A underhand zip pass over to Jones. That bounces off the back iron and uncontested rebound. Back comes D. Pass out. And that goes, he called glass on that. I heard Nick Green say, off the square and in. So 67-55. As we say, chip and chunk away at this, and it's now a 12-point deficit. This was over 20 points at one point. Here's Peanut.
It was almost 30.
Correct. And Munson almost had his pocket picked. He's going to drive to the net. Says no. Going to dish out to Juice. And I'm not sure if the juice box was fouled on the way through. He was. So Juice is going to go to the line. Had 2 in the first half. And they are, okay, so they're going to count the bucket. Okay. I've seen stranger things before, so that'll be a 2. That should be that to finish it off. So he gets the and 1. So 70-55 blows up to a 15-point lead. Thank you for the keen eye on that one, because it didn't appear like there was much of a call on that as soon as the bucket went down. It seemed to be after post-foul, but nonetheless, Bernie all the way across. Dejan for 3 off the panel. Fought for the rebound, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the arrow, well, I mean, if they're calling a jump ball. Well, okay, so the arrow will be with Clarksville Phoenix. So that'll be Nick Green driving on the baseline on Jones. Goes off, goes short. And so they're saying it must must have just landed on the out-of-bounds line. So that'll be a throw-in with 9:43 left to go in quarter number 3. So you look at that 16-point differential in the first quarter, and technically Clarksville Phoenix have only been able to shave 1 point off of that, as it's now a 15-point lead. And off the panel and in goes number 21, Dave Jones. Give him 17 now on the evening. See how I did that? The first half was the afternoon. The second half now is now the evening.
Because you're pretty much right on the money there, boss.
And ball goes in and out off the rim. That'll be a throw-in down here on the far side of the court. Out here in beautiful Belleville, Illinois, Bernie going to throw the ball in for the Clarksville Phoenix. And it looks like referees are still allowing substitutions.
3D lights on.
So here's Nick Green. He's going to drive through. He's going to step back out, create a little space, kicks it back out. Here's D. Henry for 4, and he'll connect. So he just doubled his point total in the first half in one shot. And so it looks like they're going to count the bucket for Roberson. And then he's going to go to the line to finish an and 1. So 8:59, just a tick under 9 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. Roberson extends the lead 74-59. And will be at the line to finish it off, and it promptly bounces right off the rim and out. So Bernie with a turnover, that'll generate a 3D light. And they're saying that he stepped out. Well, okay, so what are they saying? Because it looked like he was
called a foul.
Okay. Because Roberson had the ball on the far side, and if they're calling a foul on the floor, that should result in shots. Because if the 3D light's on, you don't just get possession on a throw-in, or at least you shouldn't. At least that's not what the rules of the 3D light are.
Right.
But whenever he went to blow it off to say that he had stepped out of bounds initially, so now they just turned off the 3D light. So you got me as to what's going on right now.
Right.
So he's going to go off the panel, misses one, gets his rebound, knocks it back in. So for those following the game right now, Dejon Williams, long-range 3. Over the back goes Green. So that'll be a throw-in for Juice and the St. Louis Spirits. Quick throw-in over to Jones. He promptly just zips right back up the floor here on Bernie, one-on-one. Kind of a mismatch. Long-range 3 goes off the rim, and Bernie's going to let that fall out. So that'll be Dejon Williams going to throw the ball in over here in front of us to D. Henry, as Clarksville Phoenix will be going left to right. Spirits are right to left here. So Henry just throws it right off the feet of Dave Jones. So it looks like him and Peanut are going to change spots here on the throw-in. Henry lobs it back over to Bernie. Roberson on him. Roberson drives him out to the perimeter, but Bernie, he's just going to drop a soft bucket in. Man, I'm telling you, some slick mitts. 77-61, Peanut goes up, and they're going to call Peanut just throwing the flapper out there. Got a little too aggressive with the mud flap. So media timeout taken. We're going to step aside as well too. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip-hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Back here in Belleville, Illinois, coming out of the break, 77-61. 16-point lead. So that's what it was after the first quarter, which was 46-30, and it's been up, expanded out, and now back in through the bucket goes. Number 15, Robert Malone, give him 10 on the afternoon. Munson, far side, Money Munson. Down low to Roberson, he backs out, being guarded by Dejon Williams. Munson, has he even attempted a shot tonight? Yeah, I guess he did the one time he went through the paint. But outside of that, I mean, every once in a while, I mean, you've seen him at least go to put a three-point bucket up just to keep everybody on their toes.
Right.
So reach in there, Munson here, he comes back up the floor, spin move, 1-2, bounce pass with a little heat on it. Man, I'm telling you, he's all about putting the spicy sauce on those passes. 77-63. So that is a 14-point lead. Peanut finally gets it over the timeline. He was being guarded some kind of close by Henry. Down low to Juice. Juice, zip pass down low, goes off of Jones and goes out. So transition game here. Bernie over the timeline being guarded by Roberson. Bounce pass out to Henry for three. Look out. Drano. Uh-oh. That's 7 for D. Henry here. Nice job by Roberson to come back and at least get 2 of that. Roberson with 10 on the evening now. 79-66. Bernie back up top. 6:15 left to go here. Quarter number 3. D going to stop. Pop goes off the back iron. Try to collect the rebound. Went off his hand. But see how now some will say, some are screaming for the 3D light, but he didn't have enough possession whenever that turnover created to really effectively call it a turnover, even though that's what happened.
I'll give you that.
So down low, there's a swat out by Jones. That's an air ball put up there. Juice grabs that. Munson, turnover behind. That'll be a 3D light. Ball rolls over all the way across court, put up. Green's going to grab that, and he's going to drop it in for 3. Ooh-wee. Actually, give that to Malone, number 15. Give him 3 on that one. So, Clarksville Phoenix have trimmed this down 79-69 in this little run that they've decided to put together. All the way across the Peanut. Peanut backing in on D. Zips it back out. Juice in and out. Rebound taken by D. And the Clarksville Phoenix back up they come. Just over the timeline. Bernie being guarded by Peanut now. 13 on the shot clock. Malone sets up. Was going to set up a pick. He backs off, but Bernie's going to cut through the paint, kicks it all the way back over. 3 ball and good. TT. Talio Torrance knocks down a 3 bucket, but right back off comes Juice. Puts that off the panel and in. 81-72. Now it's only been trimmed to 9. Bernie has that one blocked, but on the way through says thank you very much does Robert Malone. He has 15. 81-74. Here's Roberson. He goes up. And looks like that went off of a hand of a Clarksville Phoenix player. So referees are allowing some substitutions here at the moment. Peanut's going to check out. Jones checks out. Munson's still out there. And that's number 30, Tony Burks. Here's a throw in Munson. They get the feet all tangled up and whatnot. 4:24, 11 on the shot clock now. So as I say, always got to be aware of that, but nope, they're actually calling a foul on the floor now. So Munson's going to be the one to throw it in. Little soft touch down low. Roberson goes off the square and in. give him 12 for Kenny Roberson. But once again, another assist for Deshaun Money Munson. Far side, Tony Burks guarding Bernie. Bernie, he's going to drive through. He's going to stop. And there's a tie-up. That's a turnover. Here comes Roberson. Jam time, Roberson. K-Rob just came right down the court, uncontested. Oh, throws down a dunk. Uh-oh, little turnover. Should be a 3D, and a drop and in goes Roberson. He's a man on fire right now. That was a three-point bucket. 88-74. Pressure being put on once again. So was that too much time? Are they calling a foul? But that's a timeout that was taken. And we're going to step aside, take a timeout as well to score 88-74 in favor of the Spirits. This is Spirits Basketball live stream STL.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
.335 left to go in quarter number 3. Out there on the floor will be Money Munson, Tony Burks. Hobbs is out there now, and Roberson. And we need one more. That's the juice box. Juice Washington wearing 23. So Dejan Williams going to throw it in. Throws it into Jerron Young, number 13 in red with black numbers. Far side, down low, puts it on the floor. Malone. I'm telling you what, ever since he's checked into the ball game, he's been a force to be reckoned with. He only had 8 in the first half, but he's promptly come through. He's knocked down 7, and he's going to the line to shoot 2. Number 15, Robert Malone. Bangs that off the front. Money Munson, he's going to grab that rebound. Gives it over to Hobbs. Hobbs. Guarded by Dejan. Zips it all the way across. Over to Juice. Juice back to Money. Money. He airmails everybody. So that's a free ball. Free possession right now. So here come the Clarksville Phoenix. 3-ball put up. No. Juice going to grab that rebound over to Burks. Burks comes back 1-on-3. Drives through. They're going to call an offensive charge as they were reaching in, grabbing the ball. He just kind of was trying to drive through with the shoulder, so they're going to call him with a charge. With 2:51 left to go here in the third quarter, still 88-76. The Clarksville Phoenix, they did trim this down to 9, but it's now just blown back out to 12 once again. Bernie collects the ball in front of Burks, went to shoot. That was swatted away. So here comes Malone. Back to him. Intercepted. You see the athleticism by Bernie on that.
Great play there.
Here's TT. Goes off the panel and in. To Leo Torrance. 88-78. There it is. Once again, the lead is 10 now. Munson's going to travel through. 1-2 through the square. Off the panel and in. Give Munson 12. Bernie back up. Open look for Dejan for 3 off the front of the rim. Hobbs, quick transition all the way up. Off the square and in goes Roberson. K-Rob
This is something that the Spirits have done a really good job of just getting quick points off the transition there.
And now there's bodies on the floor. Hobbs actually reached around, grabbed at one of the Clarksville Phoenix players. Has there been a time where Bernie hasn't been on the floor in this whole game?
Not sure.
I mean, I would have no problem if, he took at least, took about a 5-minute break. But that's what he brings to the table, him and Dejan Williams over there for the Clarksville Phoenix.
Yeah,
and
take 5.
So Dejan, he's going to take a seat, though, and in will check Zach Norfleet, number 14. Big elbow thrown by Malone, and he's going to bang that one in off the panel and in. So 92-80, still 12 for the St. Louis Spirits. Here's Burks on the far side. He's going to navigate through. Bryso over to Jose. Jose gives it over to Roberson. He's going to drive through the paint, and he's going to sweep lay one right off the panel and in. Another 3D light should be on with that turnover. Roberson has that one go off. Bryso's going to fight for it. And they're going to say, I guess Jenkins must have stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and so that will be
no more 3D.
No more 3D light. Turn that, or no more, 3D light. Turn that off. Could be technically called a 4D light as well, too. Or the +1 light.
Yeah.
But not to digress. Jerron Young being guarded out here by Jose Hobbs. Norfleet out there being guarded. And Jose's going to grab that rebound. Nice job. He's going to navigate his way through. Crosses over the timeline. Turns that over right at midcourt. Some are calling for the 3D light, but it's not going to go on. But Malone's going to knock another one down and through.
Somebody just got a technical.
So 45 seconds left to go in quarter number 3. So let's see how this plays out. So already, looks like Hobbs, he's ready to go down to start shooting from the free throw line. So Coach Lyons is out there. And I think they're still trying to iron things out here at center court. But the funny thing is, Mr. Ray, like there's not one official in sight.
Right.
See, because I'm sure with all that hubbub that's going on behind Hobbs while he's trying to shoot, that's distracting him. So as of right now, Hobbs has missed one.
If this is a technical, then why is he only shooting one shot?
Hey, I'm done asking questions about the whys and the whats.
All right.
I do know there's 45 seconds left to go in quarter number 3, and it's a 94-82 score. So Hobbs shoots one, and so apparently Spirits get the ball because I never saw him shoot two. Shot
right.
One. Bryso, he's going to stop. He's going to pop, and he's going to drain one through. So Bryson Jenkins, give him 5 on the evening. 30 seconds now left to go. Bernie, he's going to cut through. He's going to stop from 15 off the back panel. Gets his own rebound. Now it's 1 on 3. Back out to Norfleet. He's going to promptly bang down a three-pointer. Welcome to the score sheet, Zach Norfleet. Here comes Jose. Grubb's going to go through. No. Burks is going to put in the biscuit back into the basket. So and time's going to run out as that was the number 13. That was Jerron Young. Couldn't get the shot off in time, but we're going to come back for quarter number 4 for St. Louis Spirits basketball right here on Livestream STL.
Let Grace Photography STL LLC capture all your special moments from anniversaries, birthdays, church events, graduations, senior portraits, sporting events, reunions, weddings, and so much more. Visit us on the web at www.gracephotographystl.com or give us a call at 314-477-4654, where we make memory last a lifetime.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
And we are back for quarter number 4. Matt Bates and Ray Hallbrook back here with you in Belleville, Illinois. At the Belleville Arena, great, big, small town, Belleville, Illinois.
Yeah, I'm digging this venue here.
Up by 14.
A lot of fun here.
Norfleet goes off the panel, doesn't get it. That was
Matt, your
Jose
thoughts.
Grubbs.
Your thoughts here.
Well, I mean, I'm obviously you can tell the pace of the play right now. You don't have much time to take a breath or miss a beat right now. So and there's a turnover. That's going to be Jose. He comes down, going to zip it all the way across over to Burks. And there's a turnover. Promptly gives it right back. In comes Malone, and he drops it in. I mean, right now, even in a losing cause right now, Robert Malone has done a heck of a job. But, the pace of the play, and now, even though I said Munson was probably a lot to do with that, but I still think that's just been, as you say, just kind of contagious and has transferred through all the players. Mm-hmm. But there's a turnover right there as Hobbs had the ball just taken right away from him. Hobbs going to try it again, transition up to Jose. Puts it on the floor, goes up. He's fouled on the way up and go to the line to shoot two. 98-86. That third quarter, though, when you look at what Clarksville did, they threw down 35 in that third quarter because they had 49 at halftime. They banged down 35 to now get to their 84. And the Spirits had 67, so they knocked down 21 in the third quarter. So suffice to say, Clarksville did a commendable job of generating points and chewing into that lead that had grown to over 20, close to 30 at one point. So, again, it's now just a 12-point lead once again with 10:55. So that'll be Grubbs. That one does fall through for him, give him 6. So 99-86. Grubbs putting a little pressure on Dejan Williams. And maybe just a little too much. As you hear Coach Hewitt on the far side. So into the game here is number 10. That is Nick Green. Gives it down low to Malone, and looks like they're going to get Casper. Kendall Boyd. Goes by the nickname Casper, the friendly ghost. And so to the line in the act of shooting will go the aforementioned Robert Malone. So give him 21 on the day, make it 22. Talk about points off the bench. Good night. So 99-87. Cuts it to 12, cuts it to 11. Productive day at the charity stripe. So there's a throw in. Burks is going to navigate his way through that. Well done, sir. Gets it out to Jose. Jose goes off the far side of the rim, so an empty possession. And picks up his dribble behind the timeline. Oof, that was close. Dejan gives it out to Green. Green driving in on Jose. Bangs off the panel. Grubbs comes back. Transition game for the Spirits. Being guarded by Norfleet. He's going to drive through the paint. That rattles in and out. No dice. Ball's tipped around. Back comes D. Henry. And that's going to draw through. So give him 9 on the day right now.
Back to that 9-point lead there, Matt.
99-90. Hobbs cross, went to hit Casper on a little give and go underneath, and not to no avail. 9:47 left to go. And it has been shaved once again to a single-digit lead. The lead is 9. This was as close as the Clarksville Phoenix had gotten since that first quarter when it was 46-30. Not sure what all the dialogue is about now, as Clarksville Phoenix are waiting for the referee now to signal the ball in for play. I mean, nobody's changing in and out, so not sure what that was all about. So Henry goes over to Green. Green over the timeline, telegraphed that pass, went off of Dejan Williams, goes out. Here's Hobbs looking for a quick throw in. Ref says, no, I want to throw it over to you, so the quick throw in doesn't happen. Hobbs goes cross court to Bryso, bounces it to Burks. Burks gets his pocket picked by Dejan Williams, goes all the way to his back court to pick it up, goes behind the back, comes through, almost went off his feet once again. So over to Hobbs it goes, shuffle step, cuts through, and going to call a foul down on the floor. With 9:18 left to go and 4 on the shot clock. 9 minus 1 is 8. But still, the scoreboard hasn't changed, though, since it's still 99-80. So there's been about 4 or 5 trips up and down the floor, and nobody wants to put one through the bottom of the net at the moment. And on the throw in, that gets picked off, and thought Green might have stepped out. Look out. So that'll be Norfleet throwing the ball in right underneath our vantage point. So still 99-90. Bernie taking his time, crossing the timeline. Little floating man-on-man defense out here as Grubbs shifted over. D. Henry for 3. Misses everything on that one, but the rebound's taken by Green. He puts it on the floor, goes up. No dice. Now Bryson Jenkins grabs that rebound and comes back up. Well, temporarily up court, he handed it off to Hobbs on the way by. So taking their time, getting over the timeline is going to create a 3D light. So this could turn into an interesting bucket here, as that is Monty Burney up top. Almost had that ball stripped away. Does go into the backcourt, but back over to Burney. Burney in and out of the feet. Tries to navigate through Bryso. Looked like he walked with the ball on the way by, but they're going to call a jump ball now. But it looked like Burney had, tried cutting his way through the paint, and Dejan Williams is coming in. He wants to throw the ball in. He wants to go quick. The refs are having none of that, as they're saying that the possession arrow goes to the
I was going to say it has to go with the Spirits.
Yep, because the last one that I was aware of went to Clarksville, and
this end,
and it hasn't changed since.
Right.
But nobody really seems to be in a hurry for the Spirits to come down to throw it in, though. And they're still trying to figure out where they want to have the throw in from. But still, you would also think the Spirits would know if they had the ball.
Right.
So Grubbs is standing on the out-of-bounds line. He's going to chuck it all the way into Casper. So just like that, he crosses the timeline. So does Hobbs, being guarded by Henry. Little pick and roll there by Casper, in and out of the feet. Hobbs goes up. Thought that was almost an up and down on him. So through the paint goes Casper, looking to get his name on the score sheet. Fights through the paint. Looks like he's going to have to go to the line to shoot 2 with a chance to do so. Goes the big number 3. 8:16 left to go in the contest. Still 99-90, as I think that's been the score for like the last 3 minutes, Ray.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of action going on, right, is there?
Well,
Still 99.
I mean, in the fourth quarter, St. Louis has scored 1 point. Clarksville has scored 6. All right. So, here's Casper up. Casper bangs that off the front. So, checking in is the tall drink of water on the far side. That's number 35. That's Maurice Wright. At around 6'8", he does not have a point today, and I say that. Gets the rebound, had it knocked out of his hand, though. So that'll be Burks on the far side. He needs to make a move. He gets it down low just like that. Hobbs goes in off the square and in. Nice job by Hobbs to read the parting of the Red Sea, literally and figuratively over there. Burks gets his foot in the way to knock that out of bounds, so there'll be a throw in here. And looks like now a media timeout being taken under the 8-minute mark. So we're going to step aside 101-90 with the St. Louis Spirits on top. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
Back here at Belleville Arena, Matt Bates and producer Ray Hallbrook, as we're going to count down the final 7:56 in this contest for you. And right now it stands at an 11-point lead for the home team, the St. Louis Spirits, as they welcome the Clarksville Phoenix into town. And once again, we come back, and I don't know if they're at the scorer's table, so I don't know if it's got to be something maybe with a score book.
I think we're good now.
Okay.
Whatever it was, it's fixed now.
I guess anytime you get the thumbs up from the referee, it's all good in the world. So there comes D. Henry. Dishes over to Green. Green, he goes in. He goes off the square and in. Give him 9 on the evening. Now 7:47 left to go in this contest. 101-92. Burks on the far side. Thought about driving through, but Wright got in the way. Here's Casper, almost a travel. That's Hobbs down low. He's able to knock one through. How he got through all that traffic, I have no idea, but 103-92 now. The lead explodes. Over the timeline comes Green. Bryso tried to pick the ball up, so they're gonna, one referee's calling it over, and I think they're gonna have a discussion here that no, they're not. So if so, they got the quick throw in. Here's Burks for 3. No, Bryso is gonna get the rebound. He goes up and in goes Bryson Jenkins. With that, too, that gives him 7 on the day, 105-92. I believe that is a big bucket in this game right now, as Bernie's going to come through, and he's going to knock down another one through the bottom of the net. Give him 21 on the afternoon. He's not going quietly. 105-94 now, or 106-94, I digress. Bryso, almost another one that goes off the panel and out, right? Grabs that rebound. They play tic-tac-toe up the floor. That was a shove out there on Casper. Bernie goes in, one of the rare misses with nobody on him. Here's Hobbs. Dishes out to Burks. Burks back to Jose for a long-range 3 off the back iron. Hobbs is going to grab it for 3 off the iron. That was Burks going in, tried to just tip it back in off the rebound, didn't get it. Bernie went up, he got the rebound, and he got fouled on the way by. So the ref's already counting the ball. So that is Green on the far side. And so when they were counting the throw in, so Coach Hewitt, I'm guessing that must have been a turnover.
Yeah.
Or no, somebody got nailed with a technical. So we'll just see how many shots are taken here as Grubbs will go to the line. Jose knocks that one down. He has 2 points in this second half, all have come via the free throw variety. So that's now 106-94. And he bangs that one off the back iron, but the Spirits will retain possession. As Hobbs is looking at the bucket, I'm sure he said a couple unkind words to it, maybe a few in Spanish. Jenkins, transition over to Hobbs. They switch positions on the floor. Hobbs in and out of the feet, going to kick it back out. Casper, shuffle step, goes in. That falls in for the big man. Welcome to the score sheet, Casper. 108-94. Hobbs putting a little pressure on now along with Jenkins. Norfleet on the far side picks up his dribble. Down low, Green for three. Good night. That is Nick Green knocking down three. So that should be 12 on the day for him right now. Casper thought about going down low, goes cross court to Hobbs. Hobbs 5-25, 108-97 now. He's going to step out just outside of the charity stripe. Bryso fighting for that offensive rebound. Well done, sir. Kicks it out to Burks. Burks is going to drive through. He's going to step back out. He's going to drive back through. Went to go underneath. No dice. D. Henry comes through. Little give and go right. Gets his first two of the day coming in just under 5 minutes in the fourth quarter for the big man. So the lead's been shaved down to 9 once again. Actually, AB wore 5 last year because now that I'm seeing that 3, Munson wore 3. So here's Grubbs, far side. Jose's going to back out, bangs that off the back iron. So 4:30 left to go in this one right. That one's intercepted. That should be a 3D light. And they're finally turning that one on. Burks thought about shooting a 4-point bucket, backs back out, gives it to Grubbs. Grubbs goes in and out at the 3-point line. He's going to pop a 4. That rolls in and out. Grabbed by Bryso. He goes up. That's blocked. Gets another rebound. And the light will go off as Clarksville Phoenix grab possession. Big number 13, Jerron Young. Kick it back out to Henry. Henry settles things down. Just under 4 minutes now left to go. Green goes up. Goes off his hand. And was hacked by Casper on the way up. Almost had the bucket in the bruise, but it's going to go to the line to shoot two nonetheless. 108-99. And to the line goes Green. So Green right now, he has 12, and it looks like there's going to be
media timeout.
Media timeout taken with 3:54 left to go. We're going to step aside. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball, live stream STL.
What makes for a great vacation depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play? Or see a play at the plate? Do you want to feed your soul or stuff your face? Fortunately, however you operate, I've got you covered. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO?
Back here at beautiful Belleville Arena with 3:54 Left to go in this one. 108-99 is the score right now. Kenny Roberson has 21 for the St. Louis Spirits. Peanut Ferris, ever since the first half, he's been stuck on 14. Money Munson's checked back into the ball game along with Jones. I was kind of wondering when we were going to see some of these guys again. Jones is, after 15 in the first half, he's only had 2 here, so he's at 17. Tony Burks with 12 off the bench. Along with Bryso, he has 7, and Grubbs has 7 off the bench. Money Munson with 12. Hobbs, he has 8 on the day, but to the line is Nick Green, give him 13. But you look at the job that Monty Burney has done today. He has 21. Malone has 23. So right now it sits at 108-101, so they've now shaved it to 7. So a touchdown and an extra point is all that's in between the Spirits and the Clarksville Phoenix right now. Munson goes up, so wondering where the foul's at. So unproductive drive. They dish down low, off and in. Goes Nick Green, give him 2 more. 108-103. Peanut back into the ball game, just able to get the ball over. Hobbs almost travels. He's going to fire up a 3. And Drano, look at that. Hobbs breaking out the 3 ball.
That was a key 3.
You're exactly right.
Big 3.
111-103. So here's Burney. He's going to stop. And so looks like they're going to call number 9, which is Bryso. Must have got a little too handsy as he went up for the shot. So that's going to send Burney to the line to shoot 2 with 3:07 left to go, at least on the clock in this contest. And he drops that through. As I always say, all-star players make all-star plays, and Burney has been nothing short of that today, at least for the Clarksville Phoenix right now. And he bangs both of them. You know, I mean, 110-105. He's trimmed it down to 5 now. Here comes Munson. He busts it over the timeline. He goes in and out of the feet on Green. He drops through. They're going to, what are they calling now? Another one on the floor. Munson, I mean, I thought he, seriously, in all honesty, I thought he traveled with the ball, and I thought that they were going to get him on. But again, some of that footwork and some of that, I guess what do you call it, like misdirection. You get your eyes looking one way, and he flips that one left-handed. That goes in and out. So now another change of personnel now. Norfleet will check in, and Wright's going to check out. And looks like Malone's going to check out. Can't say that I missed that. So Munson at least has the left foot out front. And is going to pop that one through. So at least one big free throw there for Money Munson. Green's going to throw it in now with 2:53 and counting. 8 on the shot clock at least. Over the timeline comes Green. He's going to stop from 10. Airballs it. Jones gets that. Thank you very much for that. 111-105. Bryso crosses the timeline. Bounce pass over to Jones. Kicks everything back out. Peanut, nice job of reading that over to Munson. He's going to go up off sweet touch and in.
Nice touch.
Money Munson now. Give him 15 on the afternoon. Bryso just about had that one picked off. Bernie says, I'm going to wait for traffic to speed right on by. Bounces that over to Dejan Williams. Williams all the way cross court to Norfleet for 3. Bingo! Doggone it. Zach Norfleet, 6 points today, all coming from the three-point line. 2 minutes left to go. Now 5 points, 113-108. Spirits still on top. Dejan went to poke from underneath. But it looks like Norfleet's going to get the call. And that's going to send Hobbs to the line to shoot 2 with a $1:53 left to go in this one. And, you know, at a lead that, once again, as we've said, was over 20, closer to 30, call it, 22, 24 points. That give Clarksville Phoenix credit. I mean, they've shaved this thing down now to 5 points. This is as close the game's been since quarter number 1. And Hobbs misses that first one. Talk about key points. Free points from the charity stripe. Bangs that one right off the front of the rim. One more. So Hobbs with 11 on the afternoon. Give him 12 now. 114-108. Now it's back up to 6 once again. Dejon Williams brings it up the court. Hobbs ran a little traffic, but they're going to get him with a little rub on the way by. So now with a minute 47 left to go. That'll be a throw in on the far side, so it looks like Norfleet's going to swap spots with TT. So he'll throw it into Bernie. Being guarded by Bryso. Little one-on-one with Bryson Jenkins, in and out of the feet for 3. Off the front of the rim, Munson says, I'll take that. So 3-on-1, and he promptly throws it right over to Monty Bernie, and he's going to grab him on the way by. So that's about the second mistake I've seen Munson make today. Hasn't been many, but when you come down 1-on-3, I mean, you had Bernie dead to rights, but then he promptly just, again, it's another pass that goes like right into the mitts of the oncoming player in the other colored jersey.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, referees getting together. So a minute 33 left to go in this. So 93 seconds left to go in this contest. So now they're getting together here, a meeting of the minds at the three-point arc. Still really not sure what this is all about, but
I guess there's kind of a timeout, maybe. I don't know. They're checking at the scores table here.
Whatever. I mean, they're telling everybody to get back, as the one official has got a one-on-one meeting here with Damon Cannon. So, just to set things back up once again, a minute 33 left to go in this one. It's 114-108. St. Louis Spirits on top. Bernie's supposed to be going to the line to shoot two, but I wonder, again, just to speculate, I wonder if they were calling intent on Munson on the way by.
Well, and now all of a sudden the 3D light's on too. I just noticed that.
So with, before I even begin to speculate, so now and then the red light goes off. So,
all right.
The 3D light giveth and the 3D light taketh away.
Right.
So I think after all that, they're just deciding that he's going to still shoot two from the line like we thought was going to happen. So can't get that time back in my life.
Right.
I mean, we're right back where we were at, right?
Pretty much. So
24 for Bernie right now, and 25. Okay, so now they're calling a media timeout with a minute 33. So it looked like he was going back to the line to shoot another one. So we'll process all that when we come back. This is St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com or call 314-208-2737.
Matt Bates, Ray Hallbrook back here with you at beautiful Belleville Arena. Great, big, small town. So apparently, as we're trying to process this through the break, so the red light coming on and off, I guess, was just a signal that, oh, hey, Bernie's going to go to the line because the 3D light was supposed to be on. So even though the referee held up 2, the 3D light adds 1 to it. So he is shooting 3 and has already made 2, and he makes all 3 of them. So, I mean, great job by Bernie to do what he's supposed to be doing. Peanut all the way across floor. That's going to be another 3D light. That bounces off the back iron, and Peanut's thrown right down to the floor.
Ouch.
But I'm telling you right now, the passing is now just getting a little careless with 80 seconds left to go. And I don't know if that's because some players have been sitting for so long and aren't able to get that continuity going once again. But
yeah, who knows?
But there's just passes being made all across the court that seem to have no rhyme or reason as to where they're going. So here's Hobbs over the timeline to Bryso. Bryso sends it all the way back to Hobbs. Hobbs, he's going to try to drive through and going to get clipped on the way by. So there's a minute 8, 68 seconds left to go, 114, 111. Both teams, the bonus light is lit, but since you don't really shoot 1-and-1s here in the ABA anyway. So Munson, little ticky-tacky coming on the way up. Munson had a hold of Malone's hand, kind of like he was leading him up the court. But I think that was just to try to get the stoppage in play to get them to shoot from the line instead of coming up to set up for 3. So we'll see if this gamesmanship here comes back to bite the Spirits or not. But I think they need, instead of gamesmanship, they need to focus on putting the ball in the bottom of the bucket. Malone's going to drop that one through. So give him 24.
Matt, all of a sudden, we're a 2-point game here, and Clarksville's never led in this game.
That is absolutely right. And this one here could make it a 1-point game. But no, it'll stay 2 at least for right now. Peanut grabs that rebound as we're now in the final minute. So this is just a 2-point game, under a minute left to go. And there's a turnover promptly right there. Phoenix, they come through. Goes off the square and in, and we have a tie ball game with 46 seconds left. Turnover, 3D light should be on. Henry, oh, that's swatted away by Jones. Bernie for 4. Off the back iron, rebound taken by Jones. Slings it all the way up to Peanut. They come back 1-on-2. Can't get it out of the feet. Goes off the square and in. Welcome. 2 big points for Peanut Harris right now. His first 2 of the second half. Dejan Williams with 20 seconds left to go. 21 technically as the ball rolls out of bounds. 116, 114 is the score. And it looks like there is a little bit of chippiness being addressed out there, but they're going to call Jones with a foul. So that's going to send Dejan Williams to the line, who only, and I say only, has 7 points today, but he has been a beast out there on the floor, up and down, along with Monty Burney, who, you know, I mean, if you just want to look at points, he has 26 on the afternoon into the evening. Williams knocks that one down, give him 8 now. So Malone's going to check out, so they're bringing in the height package right now. So here comes Maurice Wright checking in. And that'll also be number 10, Nick Green, checking in as well. So Dejan to the line again. That goes in and out. Rebound taken by Munson. And it looks like that is a timeout that's been taken with 21 seconds left. We're going to keep it right here. And do we want to thank our good buddy, Mr. Ron Rigdon, over at Cheap Seats Photography? We're about due to give him one.
We haven't had a chance to talk to him about it during the basketball game today.
Go to cheapseatsphoto.com, where you see our banners at any of our events. Those are done by Ron Rigdon over at Cheap Seats Photography. 314-402-9494. 9014. Photos, banners, photography, custom designs.
Like this one here.
Like this one right here.
How about
Mr.
that?
Ray doing the booth shot. Thank you,
Right,
sir.
you like
but
that?
yeah, let me clear the way there. So
I got to move my big fat head here.
Ron
There you
Rigdon, I mean, the graphics on these, crystal clear.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ron Rigdon at cheapseatsphoto.com. Cheap Seats Photography, Ron Rigdon, 314-402-9014. But now we have 21 seconds left in this contest, and it is now just a 1-point game. There was a chance for them to tie it up on that last free throw that went in and out of the bucket.
Well, they had a 4-point play, or a little, a few seconds
that
earlier.
just shows you how fast, how dynamic the scores can change in this game.
Right.
And you cannot go to sleep. As we say, any lead in this game is not a safe lead.
Right.
Your lead is only safe whenever the final buzzer goes off. So Munson, was that too much time? No, Trey Hewitt, he's going to call a timeout.
That was smart. He was getting too close.
But they're going to say 1 second does tick off the clock, which I would have thought Hewitt called that before a second did tick off. So that'll be up for the officials to figure that one out. But I would have thought that with the timeout that was supposedly taken before the throw-in occurred. But
yeah. Well, if you're St. Louis, man, you just got to hold on to the ball here. You've got the ball, 20 seconds. Hold on to the ball. You're probably going to get fouled here. You're probably going to be at the line. You got to make these free throws. They've just been a little inconsistent here the second half.
So they do put the second back on at 21 seconds. But what cannot happen, though, Ray, if you're on the St. Louis Spirit side, don't be getting cute with the long passes and trying to do something ill-advised. So ball goes into Munson. They get it over to Peanut, crosses the timeline, and Hobbs will be fouled by Dejon Williams.
And this is a guy you want to foul because if you're a Spirits fan, he makes his free throws.
And he has made at least the two that he's gone to the line to shoot today. So of his 7, 2 have come here at the charity stripe. Jose just drains that one straight through the laces. Trying to ice the kicker here right now with the little. So 18 seconds, 2-point game, 117-115. So Norfleet's going to back out of the box. So Jones is trying to direct traffic as to who has whom. Grubbs is going to bang that one off. Jones is dragged down to the floor. Refs did not see that. As Jones went up for the rebound, he was promptly just dragged down to the floor. So Bryson Jenkins going to check in. Jose's going to check out.
Yeah, big wholesale change here for Clarksville.
Bernie's still going to be out there. Dejon Williams is still going to be out there. So I think they're saying they're not going to allow the change. Norfleet's going to remain out there, so is Wright. And that will be Grubbs coming back out for the Spirits. So Norfleet looking to throw the ball in. Is going to get D. Henry. Norfleet. Hobbs will get the ball. That should have been a 3D light as that occurred back in the back end. So it looks like Hobbs is going to go up to shoot 3. Hobbs is going to shoot 4.
Yeah, the 3D light is on now.
With 5 seconds. It finally came on, but I think Hobbs is just kind of like there was at least 3 fouls before that occurred. But I'm sure he's going to take that to shoot 4 with 5 seconds left to go. But, again, as they say, hold the fort. And again, I mean, this is still only a 2-point ball game.
Right.
And with 5 seconds left to go. So what happens here? So he's guaranteed 3.
Oh.
Misses that one, so he doesn't get to shoot 4. So now he's saying yes. I think they just answered the very question that we. Still 117, 115, and that one will fall through, so give Hobbs one on that.
Matt, we got to start thinking about a player of the game here, boss.
We are right now. I would have to say Kenny Roberson is who I've kind of highlighted on my stat sheet here. Peanut Ferris, I mean, again, started off the afternoon with 14. Hobbs knocks down another one, so it's now 119, 115. So that should now turn off the 3D light, and we're going to keep it right here still with 5 seconds left, but it's a 4-point lead. But in this game, that is what happens when you have this 3D light, sir, as we can bring everybody up to speed on. So if there is a turnover by the Spirits here and it generates that 3D light again, in theory, if Clarksville knocks down a 3-point bucket, you add the 1, that makes it a 4. Could theoretically tie the game. And
yeah.
So, again, in most basketball situations, you would say this would be a 2-possession game, but in reality, in the ABA, it's essentially still only a 1-possession game.
Crazier things have happened here, Matt.
They have indeed, sir. And I know most of the time it seems like when you watch maybe like a basketball game that it seems like even a minute can take like a half hour.
Right.
In this game, 5 seconds can take like a half hour. But also it seems like 30 points can be knocked down in 5 seconds.
That's
too.
True. That's true.
So it's funny you asked about that because I was going to ask you the same question too. Your thoughts of maybe who might have stuck their nose in for mention for player of the game.
I'm totally good with what you got there. Same as I was feeling the exact same thing there, Matt.
And I mean, I got to tell you that, I mean, even in a losing effort, like I said, Bonnie Burney and Robert Malone, the game they've had, at least right now, to say in a losing effort. But here's that. So from midcourt, that was a 4-point shot, Mr. Hallbrook, and the game will come to an end. And I'm going to see if I can go down and track down Kenny Roberson as our player of the game. The Spirits win 119-115. Spirits basketball live stream STL.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Pop, hip hop, hope.
When you're at the gym.
When you're on the road.
When you're on your phone.
I listen to it on the way to and from school, and it's really a great way to keep me positive and uplifted.
Try Boost Radio.
Turn it up!
Yeah, coming in. Wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up, wake 'em up.
You bring joy. You give smiles. You create memories. You are someone's favorite person, and your health matters. 4 out of 10 adults will develop cancer in their lifetime, but screening tests can catch cancer early and help save lives. For the lives you touch, to learn which cancer screenings are right for you and to schedule an appointment, visit GetScreenedNow.com.
.21 points on the day, had a solid game coming in, and what was the mindset? What was said at halftime? Was it just to keep the foot on the gas? What was your impression? What was said at halftime?
Oh, just keep going. keep going all the time. Just keep going. He always tell me, attack the ball, attack the rim.
Well, great job today with the 21. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get Coach Hewitt here in just a second. But Kenny Roberson, player of the game, thank you, sir. I'm going to let you go enjoy your evening with your teammates. Thank you. That was Kenny Roberson with the St. Louis Spirits. Now head coach Trey Hewitt. Little different, though. Up by almost 30 there at one point, and, up by 16 after quarter one. And, did we take our foot off the gas a little bit, or was halftime the worst thing that happened?
4 quarters. 4 quarters is what I always say. We need to put together 4 quarters. Appreciate you. Want to put together 4 quarters. Today, 2.5 maybe. And then, we go through what we go through, make it hard, make it difficult. But we come out on top. But, we still 4th game in. Yeah, we're going to be okay.
But I see Spirits have moved up to number 6 in the rankings in the top 25 poll. So, but along with that goes the tougher competition that you play. And, and if the Spirits are to, keep the oars on that ship in the water, it's going to have to do some tightening up on a lot of things on that offensive and defensive side of the ball, right, Coach?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. We're not playing our best brand of basketball yet. It's still early, but we got to play better because we up 30. We can't win by 4. But we got some things to work on. Trust me, we're going to work on them, and we want to be right there when it's time.
And we'll be there as well, too, Coach. Thank you for the time. That was St. Louis Spirits head coach Trey Hewitt with the victorious St. Louis Spirits Matt Bates. St. Louis Spirits basketball live stream STL.
And there you have it there, guys. We'll bring it right back here real quick. Again, our final score, 119-115. We will take a little bit of a break here. We'll be off for a couple of weeks here with Thanksgiving, some of the holidays going on. So we appreciate you guys being back with us. Check our Facebook page for the schedules. We'll have a lot of different schedules going on between ABA basketball, Jefferson College basketball, and high school basketball in the Jefferson and St. Louis counties. For Ray Halbrook and Matt Bass, all of us here at Livestream STL, thanks so much for watching. Spirits basketball on Livestream STL. We will see you down the road. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.